Hey everybody, how's it going? Day 3 of Zen Veda. So just went for a nice quick 4-mile run. Really hot and humid today, so it was pretty sticky out there. But it went pretty good. Back is feeling a little tight, and for some mysterious reason, my aches and pains shifted from the right all the way to the left. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we got it done, and it wasn't too bad. So I think what I want to talk about today is the overwhelming kindness that you find in the running community and the endurance athlete community. You know, for the 13 years that I've been out here running roads and trails and stuff like that, I am consistently amazed at how awesome everybody else who runs is. Running is a very individualized sport. It's something that most of us do on our own. That's funny. On our own, although some of us do run with running partners and stuff like that and running clubs, but I think a good majority of us, run with ourselves just because it's easier to fit runs in like that. I know I sure do. But, you know, if you're a runner, you do gravitate towards doing races and stuff like that. It's just something that happens. And so you get a chance to run with other runners. And when you meet other runners, it's evident pretty quickly that, the snootiness that you can find in some other organized sports just isn't there. Running is one of those unique sports where you can line up on the starting line of a major marathon, and you could potentially be next to Olympic athletes, people who've won Boston, just incredible athletes that can clock 4 and 5 minute miles like they're taking an afternoon stroll. And they're not snooty at all. They'll talk to you. I've met some really cool, very elite runners in my day, and they were just the nicest people. And they would answer any question that I asked them, and God, they would have a beer with you, they would have a coffee with you, and just share their experiences and what they've learned. And I think that really is at the heart of everything. Even though there are marathons and 5Ks and 10Ks and things like that, ultimately when you get out there and you start racing and doing road races and trail races and ultras and all that crazy stuff, you realize that the race is less against other people and it's more with yourself. I know that it's definitely like that for me. I mean, yeah, coming down the finish line, shoot, you want to beat that guy or that girl in front of you and outsprint a person here or there, but mostly the race is about you beating yourself. And I think that is why a lot of runners are so willing to just help anyone starting out in the sport. Through the online running community and my local running community here in Rochester, I've gotten incredible support through the years. And after I hurt my back last summer and stuff, I mean, the support that I got from people was overwhelming. People that have never met me, don't really know where I live, don't know me, then from Facebook or YouTube or Blogger, reached out to me to let me know that they were thinking about me, that they were really sorry to hear about what happened to me and everything, and gave me advice on, hey, this kind of thing happened to me, and I came back, and it's not the end of the world, and your running's not done, and how about trying this, and how about trying that? And I can tell you that if it wasn't for those people, I don't know if I would be out here running again today. Those people really helped me get my feet back under me and back out there. And through the years, I've learned so much from more veteran runners than me about what to do, what not to do, little tips and tricks and stuff like that can help me, and they have. And that's why a couple weeks ago I had a friend on LinkedIn reach out to me, and they wanted some running advice. They decided that they wanted to take up running, get a little more serious, and they were just taking their first few steps on that journey, and they wanted some advice. And I'm just like everybody else. I work an 8-hour a day job, and got crazy hours, and I've got a family, and a lawn to mow and all that great stuff, and I have very little free time. I have barely enough time to record this, and but that didn't even flash through my mind. Of course I said yes. And of course, you know, I agreed to give them any advice or you know, tell them anything I learned that helped me and stuff like that. You know, I'm far from a running coach like my coach, Coach Judy, but you know, I think that I can give some good advice, and so I didn't hesitate for 1 minute to help them out, and I think that's really at the heart of what we do. We're very good people. Runners are some of the finest people that I've met on this earth, and I'm just glad that I've met a few. So you know, I challenge you next time somebody, you know, picks your ear about running or endurance sport, you know, that you do, sit down with them for 5 minutes. You know, sometimes that's all it takes, and you know, tell them about it. Tell them, you know, what's a good place to start. You know, you certainly don't start out running marathons. You know, there's a process like everything, and it's nice if you can bounce some stuff off of somebody who's been there before and tried some stuff. So that is my thought for today in Zen Veda. I hope everyone is doing well. I gotta make dinner tonight, so I'm kind of cutting it short. But we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.